What's up, my OLT? I'm sorry, I'm just off. What's up, my OLP family? It is my Dukes in the house. Another glorious Tuesday this week with another great interview from a really, really good artist. We're talking about the Woah Tfg in the house. You know, I'm gonna let me tell you about this magnificent young man. He is really good at his artistry, his craft. He is a skateboarder. He plays the piano. He plays the guitar, and that's probably a lot of things that y'all didn't know about him. Yes, fun facts. But yes, we are getting ready to have this wonderful interview with Woah Tfg. Whoa! So let me get him on here right now. Give me a minute. He's already in here. He's probably ready to go and have this interview with my Dukes in the house in here.
Whoa, it's the big.
What up, baby
Whoa,
cakes? What's
it's the
going
biggest one. You
on?
heard me.
How
It's
you
the biggest
doing
one.
today?
I'm doing pretty good. How about everybody else? How y'all doing down there in the comments? How y'all feeling?
What's up, everybody in the comments? Thank you for joining our live interview with Woah Tfg. So, well, won't you tell them a little bit about yourself, sir?
Well, I play guitar. I skate. Uh, what else? I play piano. I make my own beats as well. I write my own lyrics. Uh, yeah, shit. That's the good shit about me. You feel me? That's the good shit about me.
So, um, I'm getting
Yeah.
ready to start asking you some. I'm getting ready to get into these questions because we about to have a time tonight. I don't know if you got no little drinky poo with you, but you can do OLP smoke them up if you ain't got no
Oh
liquor
yeah,
with
yeah.
you.
You already know I'm smacked as hell. You already know.
Look, I had to go get a little drinky
I'm
drink for
already
my boy
knowing.
over
I'm
here. You know what
already
I'm saying?
knowing.
You know, I had to go pour a little drinky drink into that.
I'm already knowing.
So you know, before
Uh,
this interview, me and you probably gonna be told from the frame.
man, I've been toe up all day.
You been talking
Shit.
all day, boo. Lord have mercy. I don't even know what to say about you. All
Uh,
right, well, let's get into these
nah, for real.
let's get into these questions we got here. Hold on a second. I gotta pull them up on the computer here.
All
All right,
right.
then.
Are you good?
Oh, you already shared a little bit about yourself and your background. What inspired you to start rapping and singing? I know that's another fact that people don't know that you sing too. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Matter of fact, I'm glad you asked that question because I wanted to, put a lot of my anger into my music and actually show more of emotion in my songs.
Okay.
What's going on,
What's
BC?
going
Yeah.
on, BC? Jay
My
Salami.
boy Jay Solomon in here too, you feel me? Sunny outside,
We
we
got
outside,
Sunny
yeah. We
out.
outside.
Okay.
Shout out the whole and KM5 team, you feel me?
What? So when did you start realizing that this was your passion for your craft?
I mean, I just got done talking to a homie the other day, and he had told me I've always took music serious, but I'll say when I officially found out, I'll say like maybe like 2023, 2024 type shit is
Okay.
when I really started like, all right, bet this is what you gotta do. You feel me?
So what motivates you to keep pushing your artistry? What makes you keep pushing to make that next hit song?
A lot of other things that people don't know about me, like I'm adopted and I got a biological family, so you feel me? Shout out to my nephew because he locked up, so free my nephew for real, for real. My
Free
brother,
nephew.
like, yeah, so I got a lot of reasons why I do this shit. Like I got a lot of people I gotta help, I feel like. So it's not just myself I wanna help. I got a lot of people like I wanna help.
Okay. So who are some of your biggest influences and inspirations?
Shit. To be real with you, if we being really honest, the MK and the Fire group. since like real shit. Since like I done been back. You feel me? It's been
Well, what he means by he took a little hiatus a little bit, and so to get some time for himself, write his music. Sometimes y'all
yeah,
artists have to take a break because your brain is so all has all this stuff going on up in there. Sometimes artists need to take a break, recharge, and come back. So that's what he's
yeah,
talking about.
yeah. That's literally like yeah. So it's just like when I came back, bro. It's just like you feel me. It was like a recharge type shit,
Okay.
and it was like also it was like a booster.
Okay.
So yeah. I like that. I like that.
So can you walk us through your creative process about how you go about it, how you start the song, how you find a beat for the song?
Shit, I'll make my own beats, and well like when I make a beat, I gotta be smoking while I'm making a beat. Cause like when I'm smoking and I'm making a beat, I'm in like a whole nother dimension. I'm not even here, like type shit. Like it's hard to explain, but if you're an artist, you'll get that shit like out the ass. That shit is different, bro.
Yeah,
Cause
it
it's
hit
like
different.
literally a vortex type shit. You in a whole nother world, bro.
Well, something, I felt like that when I was on stage with y'all last week. It was I see
That shit
how
lit.
it make y'all the vibe y'all get feel when y'all on stage and got that mic in your hand. It was
Yeah, that
like
shit lit, ain't
I
it?
was on cloud nine, and everybody looking at me like, is that my Dukes up on the stage with a mic? What she about to do with
She
that?
was
And then they heard
killing it
me
out.
and they heard me singing. They was like, what? So yeah.
This shit was
So I do know
hard.
how y'all feel when y'all are on stage and y'all got that mic in y'all hand. Cause I felt that. When y'all feel it, I felt that.
That
So yeah, I do
shit
understand
wavy.
that part.
That shit wavy. That shit
So
wavy.
how do you handle creative roadblocks or challenges? Like if how do you handle if you get stuck on something, or
I'll take a break and come back to it.
I know
Like say,
we do a lot of stuff like um house sessions where somebody will come up with a beat, and this person will come up with a lyric, and we'll do this, do that, and then it just all comes together. So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. I'll take a like. I like. Does that mean like with lyrics too? Like if I'm like having writer's block with lyrics, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take a break and like, cause like I go off situations too. So like if I'm going through this situation and then I go through another, and then I have nothing
There
else
you
to
go.
write. I'll wait for like another situation to pop off. You feel me? That has something to do with that situation, and I'll just you feel me put them two together. Then I'll start back writing. So it's like I'll take a break from it, and it took me a minute to do that. I ain't gonna lie,
Right.
cause I used to get mad when I couldn't write. When I couldn't get writer's block. That shit used to make me
Okay.
mad.
Yeah, I can feel you. I can feel it's not no different than being a crafter.
No, for
Yeah.
real.
I go through the same thing. Sometimes I get a block, can't make a title, or can't do this and can't do that. So yeah,
Yeah,
I feel you.
type
I feel
shit.
you. All right. What's your favorite piece or project that you worked on and why?
The biggest way. And the reason why is because of the emotion. Like I'll sit back, like I'll listen to that song. Matter of fact, I was listening to it today. Matter of fact, earlier before we just got back, and I could hear like the emotion, like the pain that I was going through at the time. So it do bring back like memories. Like I said, like free my nephew. That shit like really took a toll on me. So like, and then on top of that, my sister's struggling. So like, you feel me? It's like. Yeah, it's deep. It's got a lot of meaning behind that song, and I put a lot of emotion to it.
You did.
Like I even realized that on stage too.
Yeah, you did. You did. Do you have any rituals or habits before performing? Well, we already know what you do. Smoke blunt. But not here. But listen, not here lately, y'all. He been doing good. He wait till after the
Yeah,
performance, then he go talk.
yeah, yeah,
He been doing
yeah. I
good.
had to.
So proud.
I
I'm
was
so
doing
proud. I'm
good.
so proud. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. I'll be looking at y'all. Y'all be like, damn, Ma, come on. Come on. I just need to go out there one time. What time? What time? Can I just go get a little bit? I'm like, nope. Y'all be like,
Just
okay, okay,
half a bit.
okay. So, um, how has the local community influenced your work?
Like, does that go with networking?
Yeah.
I met a lot of individuals that like are really dope artists.
Oh
I
yeah.
say
I tell
that.
you right
So
now, we
it's
got
just like,
some right now that's hot tamales, hot cacunas, hot whatever the fuck you want to say, on MKN5, BC Big Clay's fucking tour.
yeah,
These
this
kids I
shit.
have never fucking seen. They, I don't know. They just out of this world, and I am so glad that they is on this ride with us. They are so talented, and it makes me feel good when I see them sign up for something because I know either they gonna
They
come up
got
with something new or they gonna perform something they already did perform. But 9 times out of 10, most of them are performing new stuff, and it's a joy to see that.
that nigga. That nigga Night Hard, bro. That shit, hey, Shane
Yeah.
too, bro. All the
And
niggas, bro. Hey,
BC talking about be extra damn craving to smoke. They showed the hell do. They
hey.
do, but look, like Sunny outside say, be like, please, mom. But let me tell y'all, I have some really good artists that listen to me.
Yeah,
If I tell y'all not to do something, they don't do it. They really, really, truly respect me as much as they can as young artists. They do respect me when I ask them not to do something. So, what's up, Mike?
yeah.
What's up, Bella Bennett? Okay. Hidden Jewels is in this motherfucker. What?
Yeah, Jules in this bit. You heard me.
All right. So the next question is, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years with your craft? What's up, Fright? Hold on, let me say it right. Fright.
Honestly, I see, I see everybody that, like I said, the people I want to help out. I see everybody like done helped out already. Like I done completed my mission for real, and I'm just living life, like for real. And then like 5 years from now, 5 years is actually pretty quick too. So anything can happen in 5 years. So yeah, most definitely for
What
real.
I see in the next year,
Yeah,
we'll have our own stages where MKN5 will be the ones doing the stages and bringing artists on our stages and watching
shit, we
artists
already
grow
got
with
the
our
mics.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's real shit. You feel me? We already got the mics.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Eh, okay. So, uh, what's one goal that you're currently working towards? His EP.
Yeah. Yeah. Might be. Yeah.
Well,
Trying to
no,
figure out which
actually, we're
songs.
working on one song so we can get one song out. That's what we're doing. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah. Yeah. That's the main one.
have you
Yeah.
ever faced any setbacks, and how did you overcome?
Woo. Yeah, I faced a major setback. And how did I overcome it? I was calmed down.
And you
I
also,
was like,
and you also had a manager that didn't give up on you,
yeah, for real. That's what I meant. I was calmed down.
and you've calmed down a lot,
Yeah,
a
a
lot, a
lot.
lot, a lot, a lot. How do you see? How do you stay updated and relevant in the industry?
Nature. Like
Okay.
I went back fishing today, right?
Yeah.
And it was just like when I seen a fish jump out the water, it was just like, damn, a poof of light again. Like, hey, you back, you on tour, and you come back fishing.
What?
Can't get no better than
I know
that.
that's right. What's a common misconception about what you do?
So what that mean? Like
So what's the common misconception about you?
a lot. Oh, we.
Well, I know one thing. A lot of people didn't know that you played the piano or played the guitar.
Yeah,
You even
yeah.
shot your own management team with
Oh,
that one.
yeah. Here's one. I used to be. This is really brand new. I actually used to be sponsored by Above Board Skate Park. So I used to be semi-pro for a skate park. I used to do
Oh,
competitions. Yeah, we used to travel and everything. I used to be on the skate team out there too. So yeah, it was lit.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I
So
got the tattoo on
what
my
kind of
arm and so
advice? What kind of advice did you give someone that's just starting out? Yes,
keep
Yes,
going.
Bella, the piano and the guitar, honey. Hmm.
I'll say keep going for real. Like even if people say you not good, keep going. Get better at the craft. Cause the more you practice it, the only thing that's gonna happen is you gonna get better.
You're gonna get better.
So I mean, shit. Oh yeah.
Yep, you ain't gonna do nothing but get better. If you could work with any artist, living or dead, who would it be? Let's start with the artist that is living.
I'll bet living. Fabio Foreign. And can I pick two?
Yeah.
Okay, bet Fabio Foreign, Lil
Okay.
TJ,
So who would you like to work with if they was dead?
man, King Von, for
Man,
real.
that nigga was hot.
Von. That nigga had storylines behind each song, bruh.
Yeah, he did.
That nigga said up the hallway, now I'm in Keisha's place. Should have seen Keisha's
Okay.
face.
Okay.
Like,
Okay. What's the fun fact that most of the people don't know about you? I think you already answered that.
yeah.
That people didn't know. If you could only perform in one genre, what would it be
Ooh.
other than rap?
I ain't gonna lie, and this might be shocking, but I do pop. I hear some good pop music. I do pop.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, that shit different as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. That shit shocked my damn self.
All right. So let's see. What would you want your audience to take away from your work?
My story is really different. It's twisted, but different.
I feel you on that. I do. All right. So it is 7:22. So if y'all have any questions, go ahead and ask him some questions real quick.
Yeah, ask me some questions. Y'all feel me?
Y'all got any questions to ask Woah
And I'm gonna
Tfg?
try my best to answer them. I'm gonna really try. What's my plans for
What's your
2025?
plans for 2025?
And we are currently in
Hold on,
2025.
Jody. I'm in an
Ooh,
interview.
good question. Good question. Matter of fact, my plans for 2025 is to become a better artist and a better person and a better individual.
In the morning?
That is what my
You
plans
get to
are.
8:30 in the morning?
That is what my plans are.
What are the plans?
And, and to create that
What are the
one hit for 2025.
plans?
Oh
I got you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Sorry about that, people from OLP. It was the job.
How long have
I had
you
to take the
been?
call.
How long have we been together? 3 years.
Oh,
Oh yeah, y'all
uh-oh,
trying to do that?
uh-oh,
Y'all trying to do that?
They
Don't
try
do
to
that. I
get
know
personal
exactly
on you
what's
there,
happening.
Bo. They try to get personal.
3 years.
Oh, oh,
Easy, going on 4.
uh-oh. They ain't trying to get into your personal business, is they?
Not gonna put me in the doghouse.
Yeah,
So
what you say? You already know what the deal is, don't you?
hey, hey,
Okay, so um, what's the moment in your career when you almost quit?
would you? What'd you say?
What's the moment in your career that you almost quit?
I'll say last year.
Last year was a rough year for you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Last year was yeah,
yeah. But you
but I feel like
didn't. But you didn't. You didn't.
oh no, I didn't though. Hey, cause greatness don't quit.
They
That's
go
one thing
right.
about it.
That's why your ass is Woah Tfg, the motherfucking greatest.
Great, hey. And that's another thing, like, is motivational for me. Like, whenever I feel like down in the dumps, I'll be like, greatness goes through the dumps. That's just what greatness is. I mean,
You're
shit.
you're absolutely right. So who's in the local scene you respect the most?
Everybody, everybody, everybody got hard ass music. Look, Shallow want to get in the camera and say hey to y'all.
Okay, she said I missed. Okay, sorry, I missed Mike's
What
question.
it
Mike's
say?
question
Make
is,
it
would you
night.
make a song for anime? Because I definitely see your music on the
Hell,
same fire as shows and movies. Oh, absolutely,
hell
Mike.
yeah.
Listen, I answered that fucking shit for you. And said, hell yeah, he'd be great at it.
That shit'll be hard.
So to be honest, have you ever had a pay for fake streams or
Oh,
followers?
hell no. Hell no. Never a day in my life. Never that.
What's the if you wanted to collab with three local people and three local celebrities, who would they be? Name number one of the local.
Nick at Night, Shane, Big O. Can I name another one? Because I got a lot. I got a
One
lot.
more.
Oh, YO.
Okay, that's it. That's four. So now you got to name four celebrities you would do a feature with or work with.
I do one with. Okay, bet. So look, I do one with Didi Osama. So that's one. I do one with Sugar Hill D Dot. I do one with that LG Malik guy. I do one with shit, Ken Carson.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. That's good. That's good. Have you ever ghost written for another artist, or has someone ever ghost written for you?
Cause that's actually going way, way back.
Well, we on here being honest. So if you have, you have.
No, don't. I don't think I have.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever written lyrics for anybody else. Yeah, nah.
Might say he could see you and Sway Lee on the track.
Oh yeah, that'd be hard as hell. That'd be wavy. That'd be wavy
So
as
what is the
fuck.
craziest DM if you've ever gotten since you've been getting all this extra,
You said the
buzz that's been going
craziest.
on with MKN5? What's the craziest that you done gotten?
I ain't really got nothing too crazy recently. I ain't really got nothing too crazy recently.
Okay, all right. If you were doing music, if you wasn't doing music, what would you be doing right now?
If what? If I
If
wasn't
you
doing
wasn't
music,
doing music, what would you be doing right now?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll probably be locked up.
Wow.
Being honest.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd probably be locked up. Yeah.
Wow. That was whew.
That's deep.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's real shit though. Yeah, yeah. So yeah.
so what's your go-to song when you're in your feelings, when you like needed to de-stress and you want to really besides your own music?
So far, I go to Lucas Coley. R.I.P. to that nigga. For real. R.I.P. to that nigga. Long live that nigga.
Okay.
I go to Lucas Coley.
Okay. All right. I like that answer. If you get 10 million record deal now, what would be the first thing you buy?
I'll get my little nephew out of jail. And I'll get everybody that need the help for real.
Okay. Okay. If your career if your career had a theme song, what would it be?
Go, 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 go.
All right, we gonna pour it up because we ain't poured it up yet. OLT, pour it up and
I
smoke it
gotta
up.
go. I gotta go get a car anyway. So,
Well, I'll drink up for you.
alright, for sure. I'm gonna smoke like a motherfucker after this. You already know. Shallow.
Bella says she's glad you're here. We're also glad you're
I'm
here. Does
glad to be here for real.
anybody have any more questions?
All right, Sonny. OLP, pour it up.
Mike said all I'm gonna say is I'll be playing
Oh
TF
yeah, that Mafia Squad hit different.
on
That
Apple
shit,
Music. I
woo,
always had that's my shit.
that shit hit different. That shit hit different as a
It do.
motherfucker.
It do. It hits different like crazy.
That shit definitely hit different when we performed that whole. Ooh wee.
Anybody got any more questions? So you're starting to get a little bit more attention. Has that changed the way you treat people? The way
Hell
people,
no.
does it change the way people treat you?
I like a little bit, yeah, but like I still try to like show them that like you feel me. I'm still like the same person that I was. Some people just don't believe it. Some people do. Some of them don't. For the ones that don't, I'm just like, all right, bro. That's y'all, bro. That is
If
what it
they
is. That's
call
a
and
circle of
ask,
life.
how did you get the name Woah Tfg? Tell them the tell them the tell them the truth. Who came in with the
Hey
word
look, hey look. I be saying whoa a lot. Ma said.
all the time?
So
All the time. I said you need to put that in your name. He was like, "No, ma, I just want to be TFG." I said, "No, no, you need to be Whoa TFG." Like, whoa.
Y'all, for a month, I was going back and forth saying, no, I don't want it to be TFG for like a half a month. Like, no bullshit. Then it was just like, all right, you know what? Whoa. I did hear myself saying it. Especially when I came out with the Whoa song, I was like, yeah, all right. Yeah.
So Mike asked when what he didn't ask. He said when are we getting more drill music? Cause you be fucking that shit up on stage. He does.
Hey, soon. I've been working on some shit. Actually, I met a friend out here that had some beats that were just throwaways, so he let me use some of them. So yeah, I got some shit coming, y'all. Y'all stay tuned for
Shit,
real.
well, got some shit coming. Has anybody got any questions? We're at 7:33, and I'm gonna have to get off just a little early because I got called into work. I'm so sorry, whoa.
That's
But
all
you,
right.
but you know,
That's all good.
mama got to make them calls. You know, I
Nah,
got to
you
hit them
feel
down.
me? You
You know
feel
what
me?
I'm saying? Because we got to travel around here, okay? So I got to make my calls.
That
You know what
money
I'm
be
saying?
calling on the phone. You heard?
Okay, coins, coins, coins. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Say
All right, so we're gonna do a couple of verses, and the verses that I do, I
that.
will pick an artist, and you tell me who you like the best.
All right, bet, bet.
Okay,
Say that.
you ready?
Yep,
You know what I'm coming
yep.
with. Michael Jackson, the Prince.
Michael Jackson. Not
Tupac,
today.
ver-
Damn.
Tupac versus Biggie.
I gotta go with Tupac. But no disrespect to Biggie. No disrespect to Biggie though. 'Cause I got
Beyonce versus Rihanna.
they both got good voices though, so
Mike,
it's just
hold on, Mike. Let me explain something to you, son. Mama will love you to the end of time, but you can't come on here and talk about fuck Prince. No, sir. No. Okay? You can say fuck
I'm
anybody, but
hey
just don't
look,
say that about Prince, please. Because I will choke
look,
you the next
I
time.
know I'm gonna have probably had to go with Rihanna, but originally, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Drake
yeah.
versus Kanye West.
Uh, uh I'm gonna have to go with Kanye. Yeah.
Okay. Missy Elliott versus Nicki Minaj.
Missy Elliott.
Usher versus Chris Brown.
Damn, that's a good one though. Cause I like them niggas both. Both of them niggas hard. But I'm gonna have to go with Chris. I would have to. Chris, that nigga be doing his shit, right?
LOL, I said what I said, love. But whatever, Mike.
Y'all going wild.
Adele versus Whitney Houston.
Whitney Houston, I'm sorry.
Mariah Carey versus Celine Dion.
Celine.
Celine made the Titanic song.
Yeah, Celine. Yeah.
Pharrell versus Timbaland. Love you, Bella.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I like Timberland.
Okay.
But I do like Pharrell. Pharrell. So I'm gonna have to go with Pharrell. I ain't even
Okay.
gonna lie.
All right. Dr. Dre versus DJ Primer.
Who's Dr.
DJ
Dre?
Premier.
Dr. Dre.
All right. Will Smith versus Jamie Foxx.
I'm gonna have to go with Jamie Foxx actually.
All right. Kevin Hart versus the Dave Chappelle.
I'm gonna have to go with Kevin.
All right. Let me see here.
But
Hip hop
I fuck with.
versus hip hop versus rock and roll.
I'm gonna have to go with like hip hop.
Okay. Uh,
Hold on, I can't hear you. What'd you say?
uh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Oh,
can
okay.
hear you.
J. Cole versus Big Sean.
J. Cole.
Okay. Future versus Young Thug.
Damn that. Thug. Thug.
50 Cent versus The Game.
50.
Pusha T versus Rick Ross.
Pusha T.
NBA Youngboy versus Little Durk.
Yo. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, free Dirk, but yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to go with Dirk. I'm gonna have to go with Dirk on that
All
one.
right. I did Chris Brown. Summer Walker versus SZA.
Summer Walker.
Megan Thee Stallion versus uh what's her name?
Free Dirk. Free Schmirk, you hear me?
Megan Thee Stallion versus Lotto.
Lotto. I ain't gonna lie, Lotto.
Okay. Travis Scott versus Playboy Carter.
Playboy Cardi. Yeah. Yeah, Playboy Cardi. But I ain't gonna lie, Travis Scott has some shit before, you know.
So let's do a couple of movies. Scarface versus Godfather.
Ooh.
It's ours.
I'm gonna say Scarface.
John Wick versus Jason Bourne.
Woo! John Wick. That was my shit. But I did like Jason Bourne too.
The Dark Knight versus Avengers Endgame.
Avengers Endgame.
Okay. Training Day versus Boys in the Hood.
Poison good. I tell you, Training Day was funny as hell though.
Scream versus The Conjuring.
Wait, what is it?
The Scream versus The
Ooh,
Conjuring.
The Conjuring. That shit just
Wasn't it? Wasn't it?
yeah, that shit
Oh,
crazy. No we.
Harry, this gonna be the last one because Ma gotta go. But
I,
Harry Potter versus Lord of the Rings.
I don't even watch none of them,
Okay.
but I don't like Harry Potter, so I'm gonna have to go with Lord of the Rings,
Okay.
even though I ain't seen it.
Okay. So this is the ending of the interview. I'm so sorry to cut it short. I just got called into work. I do appreciate you, Woah Tfg, my love, my artist, MKN5, for coming on here and doing this as interview
Biggest
with
one.
OLP. We really do appreciate you, and you keep doing your hard work. You keep making the music, and you keep doing the grind. So
Always will.
leave us with some last words.
Let greatness continue.
Let greatness continue. Thank everybody for coming on this interview. I hated to cut it short, but like I said, I got to go to work. And this is my boy right here. Whoa, TF motherfucking G in the house.
The motherfucking greatest. You hear
Motherfucking
me?
greatest. I love you, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you,
All right.
everybody, for coming
I
in.
love you
Thank
too.
y'all,
All
everybody, for.
platforms.
Okay, I
All
mean,
platforms.
yeah, I'm
TFG the
sorry. Thank you,
fucking great.
Lyric. Where can we find TFG?
All platforms. TFG the fucking great. You heard me? YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer Music, all that shit. Go tap in.
And you can also find him. He's a member of MKN5.
And it can find. Hey, tap in.
Hold on, I gotta get my fingers together. Hold on.
Hold on. Yeah, there we go.
All right, well, you have a good one, love. Thank you for coming.
All right, we'll do. We'll do. Appreciate y'all having me.
All right, y'all. Y'all heard it. Thank you so much for coming on. This was an awesome interview with Woah Tfg. Sorry I had to cut it short, but as I said, sister gotta go to work. So y'all have a good night. Don't forget that we are having an event on May the 11th, I think it is. OLP at the Artist Block. So make sure you tune in for that. Make sure you tune in for MKN5. We have a lot of stuff going on. We have shows that's coming up to help benefit the artists. You know, we're all about the artists in the community. So, tap in with me, tap in with anybody on the team. Oh, sorry. It's April the 11th. Thank you. Thank you, Lyric. My co-host is on here helping his friend. All right. Well, y'all have a good night. Y'all take care. My Dukes is out.